Today is the beginning of a new era for iPhone. Today, we're bringing 5G to iPhone.
The fact that for the first time ever, iPhone can now access Verizon's 5G ultra-wideband. It's built with large quantities of millimeter wave spectrum that enable unprecedented performance. 5G ultra-wideband has already been recognized as being the fastest 5G in the world. Our 5G network now gives you double the peak download speeds, over 4 gigabits per second today in ideal conditions, and even higher over time. And double the upload speeds at over 200 megabits per second.
I'd like to show you the very first iPhone with 5G.
Amazing in 5 stunning new colors: black, white, product red, green, and a gorgeous blue. iPhone 12 features the same great 6.1-inch display size as iPhone 11. If we compare it to iPhone 11, iPhone 12 is 11% thinner, 15% smaller in volume, and 16% lighter, by bringing our best display technology to iPhone 12. And that is our Super Retina XDR display, giving us pixel precision, brightness, rich colors, and an amazing 2,000,000:1 contrast ratio. The new OLED display also has a higher resolution, with twice as many pixels as iPhone 11. It now has 460 pixels per inch. So text will be sharper for easier reading, and your photos will look better. Peak brightness is nearly twice as high for HDR content, 1,200 nits. And we include support for HDR video formats: Dolby Vision, HDR10, and HLG. The cover glass on iPhone 11 is the toughest in the industry, but iPhone 12 leaps ahead with something even better. And we call it Ceramic Shield. Ceramic Shield goes beyond glass by adding a new high-temperature crystallization step, which grows nanoceramic crystals within the glass matrix to dramatically improve toughness. To make this material both tough and optically clear, we precisely control the type of crystals and degree of crystallinity.
It makes iPhone faster. We also made 5G smarter with Smart Data Mode. When your iPhone doesn't need 5G speeds, it automatically uses LTE to save battery. But the instant 5G speeds do matter, iPhone starts using it.
We have a new chip developed by our world-class silicon team, A14 Bionic, the fastest chip ever in a smartphone.
Our silicon engineering team has packed 11.8 billion transistors into A14 Bionic, an increase of nearly 40% compared to A13. A14 improves performance and efficiency across the entire design of the chip. And with A14 Bionic, we make those experiences even better with big updates to our CPU, GPU, and a dramatic increase in machine learning capabilities.
It has the ultra-wide camera that people love and use to take inspiring photos in creative ways. iPhone 12 also has a new wide camera with an f1.6 aperture, our fastest yet. Along with the wider aperture, we developed our first 7-element lens to maintain sharp detail in your photo from edge to edge. This delivers a 27% improvement in low-light performance. Our Smart HDR3 continues to bring out details in faces, like you see here, when the sun is so bright behind her. Now it understands scenes with machine learning and applies more adjustments to distinct parts of the photo. For example, Smart HDR3 brings out more detail in the rocks and uses sky segmentation to adjust for color, contrast, and noise. Computational photography also enables night mode, which has been called the best in the industry. Night mode on iPhone 12 gets even better. The faster aperture captures more light. And now we are expanding night mode to all cameras of iPhone 12. For the first time on the ultra-wide, and front true-depth camera, which is perfect for night mode selfies. This is without a flash. Even better, with big improvements in lower light. We're adding night mode time-lapse with longer exposure and brighter frames when using a tripod. We wanted to show you iPhone 12 in action, so here's a video we shot and edited entirely on iPhone 12.
Our wound wire coil, which is unique in the industry, now accommodates magnets and maintains compatibility with existing Qi chargers. The magnets are optimized for alignment and efficiency, and we improved our shielding design to safely provide up to 15 watts for faster charging. We use a custom nanocrystalline shield to capture magnetic flux. We also added 2 new sensors, a single-turn coil NFC and a sensitive magnetometer, which senses magnetic field strength and can instantly react to it. This enables iPhone 12 to recognize and provide a better experience for accessories. Any MagSafe accessory can simply snap onto the back of iPhone.
100% carbon neutral. Many of iPhone 12's environmental features build on our past progress, removing harmful chemicals and using renewable and recyclable materials. And now, for the first time, we're using 100% recycled rare earth elements in all magnets, including the camera, haptics, and MagSafe.
Include the more advanced and higher power USB-C to Lightning cable. It can be used with any standard USB-C power adapter or computer port, and USB-C enables fast charging. So that's the palm of your hand, while still keeping the expansive edge-to-edge Super Retina XDR display. It's smaller and lighter than our 4.7-inch models like iPhone 8, but with a larger 5.4-inch display that lets you see so much more. With its compact size, the iPhone 12 mini has the exact same features as iPhone 12. In fact, iPhone 12 mini is the smallest, thinnest, and lightest 5G phone in the world. Everything on iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 mini is the latest. 5G, the fastest chip with A14 Bionic, most advanced display with OLED, all-new design with ceramic shield, even better water resistance, new cameras for low light, and MagSafe.
This is iPhone 12 Pro. I'd like to hand it over to Jaws to tell you all
Best-in-class
about it.
water and dust resistance with an IP68 rating, so they can withstand submersion at up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. The Pro design is complemented beautifully with our new MagSafe accessories, able to grow these displays but keep the form factors nearly identical. So for people who want our biggest displays, this is the largest display ever in an iPhone, with our highest resolution, featuring nearly 3.5 million pixels. 14 Bionic, we are able to bring deep fusion to all 4 cameras of iPhone 12 Pro, including the front-facing True Depth camera. iPhone 12 Pro features our amazing ultra-wide camera with the 120-degree field of view, and our new wide camera with faster f1.6 aperture and 7-element lens that lets in 27% more light. iPhone 12 Pro also features a 52mm telephoto camera for stunning portraits.
In iPhone 12 Pro Max, we've been able to create our best camera ever. We have a brand new telephoto camera with a 65mm focal length. Moving from a 52mm focal length to a 65mm allows for longer framing in the classic portrait style. iPhone 12 Pro Max features an all-new massive wide camera with an f1.6 aperture, a new sensor, and new system for optical image stabilization, or OIS. Let me first tell you about the new sensor. It's 47% larger with 1.7 micron pixels, our largest yet. Larger pixels plus a faster aperture gives iPhone 12 Pro Max an incredible 87% improvement in low light. On top of that, we developed a completely new system for optical image stabilization that adopts a high-end DSLR approach called sensor shift. Sensor shift applies stabilization to the sensor instead of the heavier lens to precisely control motion in X and Y while maintaining sharpness. This cancels both low and high-frequency disturbances like hand movement or vibrations in a car. In addition, the OIS on all our wide cameras this year can now make 5,000 micro-adjustments per second, which is 5 times more than last year.
With a sneak peek of a new feature that combines the control of shooting in RAW with the power of our computational photography. And that's Apple Pro RAW. This will be an incredible feature for pros and will be available in the iPhone camera app on iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max later this year. It provides many of the benefits of our multi-frame image processing and computational photography, like deep fusion and smart HDR, and combines them with the depth and flexibility of a RAW format.
Here, we're taking Pro Video further, much further. For the first time, we're bringing HDR video recording to iPhone. You can now record in 10-bit high dynamic range. This means we can capture over 700 million colors. That's 60 times more colors than before. While you capture, you get a live preview of your HDR content on their Super Retina XDR display. iPhone 12 Pro is the first camera to record in Dolby Vision HDR. To accomplish this, every single frame of 10-bit video runs through our ISP, generating a histogram and allowing iPhone to grade each frame in Dolby Vision live while you're recording. And we can do this at 4K resolution and 60 frames per second.
We continue that innovation with a LiDAR scanner. LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, and it measures how long it takes light to reach an object and reflect back. We've adopted this technology for iPhone. LiDAR makes iPhone 12 Pro a powerful device for delivering instant AR and unlocking endless opportunities in apps. The LiDAR scanner also takes our Pro camera system to a whole new level. With LiDAR's ability to see in the dark, we use it for autofocus in low-light scenes, improving accuracy to focus and reducing capture time. Instead of hunting for focus, the LiDAR scanner can identify the subject, focus, and capture right away. This works in photos and videos. In fact, with LiDAR, we can improve focus time in low-light scenes by up to 6 times, so your subject is clearly in focus without missing the moment. LiDAR also improves depth in low light for
They're
night
packed
mode.
with our most innovative technologies, like the A14 Bionic chip, LiDAR scanner, an incredible Pro camera system powered by computational photography. Keeping the price the same as today, with iPhone 12 Pro starting at $999. And we're doubling the starting capacity to 128 gigabytes. And iPhone 12 Pro Max, with our best cameras ever, at $1099.